All right, welcome everybody. Doing some D&D prep. Looks like I can be heard, which is good, great. Give me a moment to fix my screen. All right, so let me go ahead and make it a little bit bigger for you guys. You do that by going into the chat, hit slash scale UI, altogether one word, space, and you can go from 50 to 200. When I play, I'm typically 85 to 80, maybe as high as 95. Some of the prints real small. I typically stream at 110. I'm sort of switching in between going to 100 to give myself a little bit more room. Actually, looking at it, I'm going to go to 110. All right. Now, everything is bigger. Problem with that is now my chat is all messed up. So if you right click on it, go here to unlock, right click on it again, go to reset position, boom. Now it's back where you can see it. All right, so what's happening is my players are at this waterfall scene. I have already added the effects of the water to the water. You could even add smoke and stuff if you want to add a mist to the bottom of the waterfall here and stuff. It's not that tall of a waterfall, so I'm not really worried about it. Plus, it's not really going to affect anything. The fight's down here. We're going to have another player join in today and just mix things up. These are hill giants. It's an encounter with hill giants. And so I wanted to add these other creatures called a Wampus Cat. And this is what they look like. Have these hill giants have these Wampus Cat trained or under their spells by this shaman. So I'm going to add 2 of them to the encounter. I want them to look like regular lions at first because they do have the ability to. So reading through the note that says here, a raven-haired young woman rises to the surface of the water as she swims, singing softly to herself. So when I play, I like having I like using the token version when I stream. I keep going back and forth as to what I want them to look like, but you can change the tokens and stuff. So getting back to the 2D version, I've got a couple of these images here. I want to fix them. If you go here to the navigation panel, you can toggle this on. You can also use your arrow keys or your ASW keys. So you can see how they fit and how they look. I also want to add a better elephant for my player's mount. So we're going to do a couple things. Let's go here to our we're going to search for armored elephant. I do not have an armored elephant in my tokens. I know that already. So we're going to go here to images. That looks AI generated because there's a whole extra limb there. That was not bad for what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for a token that would represent the elephant. Even that one's not too bad. Okay, this is I don't know what this is. It's a tiny elephant. This one's cool. So is this one. Okay, it's an elephant turtle. Um, Actually, what were some of the links down here? Oh, those are figurines. All right, so once you find one that you want, and I think I'm going to go with this guy. Okay, this is an AVIF file. I don't know what that is. So we're going to take it to downloads. We want to get rid of the background anyway. So what I do is I go here to come out of here. The photo editing software I use is pixlr.com, Pixlr. There's a free version. I did pay for it, signing in, because I use it so much. And they have a new thing where you can remove background. So I'm going to try it just to see if it works. This is AI, so it's not always very dependable. But see the feet here and here. So it was close. It was very close. If it wasn't for that, I would just keep it. Instead, we're just going to go back, go to our normal photo editor, open image. All right, and first thing we're going to do is we're just going to cut some of this off. Go with could erase. Yeah, let's start by erasing some of this stuff. So we've got a pretty big brush here. So we'll just cut through. Let's do a little freehand. All right, and then what we do is we go here to the wand select, delete, delete, delete. All right, I'm going to come here. I'm going to try to redo his hoof real quick with a clone. Just going to see if it works. It's a really big brush. There you go. Close enough for what we want. Now we go back to our wand select. Yeah, these colors are very similar to what's used in the art. So let's try putting the tolerance up a little bit. Or is it down? It's down. Okay. There we go. All right, let's make tolerance a little bit higher, like 20. See if that helps. Atomic Hero Squad is gris y grande. Yes, it is. I said el elefante. So one of my players picked up an elephant as a mount. So I'm just trying to make a better token for him. All right, this is close enough. So now we go to our erase tool. Atomic Hero Squad, we're playing some Guardian Tales early in the morning. And then went over to looked at the new season for Fall Guys. Eraser. All right, so this happens every once in a while. It freezes, and I'm not sure exactly what happens, so I'm going to go ahead and just save this. Back on downloads. File, open, open. All right, now we go to our eraser. Get rid of these weird lines caused by getting rid of the other stuff. All right, we're going to make this a little smaller. Go. I keep forgetting I can do it down here too. Just click on this 20. That's the softness. All right, size is 20. Perfect. Okay. We can just clear away all this stuff here. Alright, I want to get rid of all these weird little lines. Again, this is just for something that you're going to see really small on the screen. So I'm not that trying to remind myself to not be that worried about it. Get close and move on with life. This is just a confusing little thing since we can't see the rest of it. So we're just going to chop that out anyway. All right, we're almost done. As we wrap up last couple of these, there we go. All right, so there we go. We have our effluent. Let's go ahead and save him. We're just saving it as War Elephant, right? And it needs to be in our Fantasy Grounds tokens and pictures, both. So we're going to go ahead and go to our file. We're going to go to where it is now, War Elephant. We go to Fantasy Grounds, images. We're going to drop one in here. War Elephant. And then we're going to go to, actually no, that's we're good right where it is. That's all we need. So now open up your assets. And then you go to assets, which is buried. Click assets. Click the little refresh button down here, and you'll see in your chats folder assets refreshed. And there he is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put him here in the combat tracker. If you open up here, you'll see a picture, and this is where we're sticking it. Just drag it. Boom. All right, give me just a second, guys. All right, we're back. Daughter had to get some food. So now you'll notice it's still not there. So what you do is you can do this in the 2D view. You just drag it back onto the map. Okay. Oh, did I do it wrong? Token camera, picture, flat, yeah. Here it is. Interesting. It should that should update it when I so it's in his pets. I'm gonna go here to Tantar. He is updated. Everything is updated here. Picture, token, flat, token camera. So we'll take it from here, drop it into this combat tracker. There we go. Okay. He's huge anyway, yes. So there we go. Okay, so I think he was just being a large anyway. So go. I think I'm going to go ahead and change the token too. So to do that, you go to rolladvantage.com, choose your image. Remember, we put it in Fantasy Grounds images. It's a W, so it's going to be all the way down at the bottom. We pick the type of border we want. For him, I think we'll do something like this. And maybe a little less. There we go. The border, close that down. Border tint, we're going to make like a yellowish. And then the background color, let's go with like a bluish. Let's see. So we just want the face anyway. There you go. And then we download it. And then what I do is I open it in the location to change it to. Oh, I double clicked it. I want to rename it. Click. There we go. Or elephant token. And then we put this one in Fantasy Grounds. Tokens. Down here. Once again, you go to your assets. Refresh. You see the token is there. Open this up. We'll just drag it on. Oof. Close. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to open him up in pets. See, it's there now. Where'd he go? Oh, I dragged the wrong thing. All right, let's try it again. There he is. With the correct token. And we'll drag him back onto the map. I add skip turns. That way it just automatically skips him. He doesn't actually get a turn. Because he's being mounted, he is his rider is on him. So when the rider is there, the rider controls him and he goes on the rider's turn per the mounted combat rules in 5e. Heading out to dinner with the fam. Ooh, have a great dinner. Sounds like fun. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. All right, so now he's got there. And if I go to the 2D, the token view, there he is. Towering over the rest of the group. As he should, being an elephant. All right, so getting back to our ladies, the other two things we wanted to do were the hill giant and the other hill giant. So what we're going to do is going to go to our assets. We're going to find these pictures that I already have. This guy. I don't see the other one. He may not be a hill giant. He might be an ogre or something else. Anyhoozle, let's see. We want this thing. See if it. So the path is images, Monster Manual 2, NPCs. So it should be an image already. Let's check. Image. Hill Giant Bruiser. All right, so what we're going to do is we take this, we go to our clip. Take a snippy of him, save it. We're going to name it in, put it in downloads. And we're going to go ahead and make the other one too while we're here. The other one, we got to find it first. Where did I? Let's just say giant. See if we can find the other art. Looking through all these, looking for the image I already have of this one, which is right here. Okay. Of course, this is showing all the giants of all the different, giant spiders, giant lizards, giant everything that we have that's giant. Because I was not specific. I think just to save time and energy, I'm just going to switch this guy. Pencil mustache. They have not seen them yet, the other two, so it doesn't matter that I'm changing the image. Unlock it. Swap it over. Lock it. Close it. Alright, so we're still looking for that last, so making sure we don't have the brute anywhere else to save me the trouble. I could use like some of the other giants, the stone giants or fire giants, but interesting. Well, Xingqian headless giant. Okay, just curious to see what CR this is, how high it is. It is a challenge rating of 11. Not bad. The Dance of the Unyielding. He stomps and waves his arms in a martial dance and regains 10 hit points. Cool. All right, so we go back to our picture. I'm going to put down my hotkey for today's image. And then we come over here. And we drag this hill giant over to here. Boom. There we go. Now we just need to finish with this boy. Do the same thing we just did before. Go here. This time we can use the AI remove from Pixlr because this image is pretty much white. See? Boom. Perfect. And now we just save. Open it up at its location. Take this one. We delete it. This one. Delete it. Put this into Fantasy Grounds. Images. Assets. Refresh. Hill. Giant. And here's our Hero Giant Bruiser with his new stuff. Open him up by clicking the little shield dragon symbol. And then just drag this picture. Unlock it first. There you go. Drag the picture. Boom. And then we take him. We drag him onto the map. And now when we switch to the toggle view, all three of our giants are looking like they should. So we still need to do the same thing to the cat. Minimize this. Our Wampus cat. Just for argument's sake, we will double check. Let's see. Nope, we just have a token and that one. So, close. We take our snip. Save. Save it. I'm just naming it the same thing, the Wampus Cat 1. And then we will take this image. We do want to keep him, her, it, this image. And we're going to zoom out. So I have pictures to share with them. So these are. This one is the wrong one now, so we're going to go ahead and close him. Delete the shortcut. I'm going to take the Wampus cat, throw her here. There we go. And now let's remove our background. What happened? What is happening? Goodness sakes, people. Okay, remove background. Select Wampus. Boom, just like that, it's done. Save. Open this up, please. Close this. To PNG. We're going to delete here. And we're going to move them into Fantasy Grounds. Images. All right. Close this now. Go to assets. Go to our MPC. Open it up. This is read only. Okay. Not cool. So we go to NPCs. We drag it. Unlock it. Open up the images. Picture. Refresh folder assets. Oops, I closed it by accident. NPCs. Close it. Close it. Close it. Now we go to our zoom out and we find our encounter. So we go here, here. All right, and our cats are going to be, one of them is going to be here. These medium creatures. Actually, we're not adding this encounter anyway. So the other one will be with them. So now we go back to opening, we open her up again, and we add two. Encounter, because the encounter's already been added to the tracker. Placing them doesn't do anything. See, they aren't there. But if I ever need to use that tracker again, the encounter again, or something happens, they're there and they're available. All right, what happened? I thought I had changed this. All right, let's go to, again, they haven't seen them, so it doesn't matter what's going on, but it matters to me. Okay, that's done. Wampus cat. There you go. All right. The other thing we need to fix is Jax as our bugbear has a mount now. Go to our assets, look at our war horses. There we go. I like these guys better. He is unlocked. We're opening up the image. Nice. All right. And we'll put him on the map because he is here now. Okay, apparently, oh, something broke. Let's see. So somebody jumping on the table. So it'll take just a minute. All right, let's put him right here. Try it again since it got disconnected. There he is. And he is friendly. All right. I think I'm going to have to put these guys on there because they freak out when we don't. So slap him on it. Slap him on it. And Jackson. All right, and this time we upgraded Nightmare as well. So let's go open up Nightmare in Jackson's pet. So this is a skeletal warhorse. I'm actually going to change it a little bit. Let's see. Skeletal warhorse. So we're going to make him this. Okay, yeah, there's clearly a miscommunication here, but I do have assets for Skeletal Warhorse. Skeletal Dragon. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's a warhorse skeleton. Okay, gotcha. All right, but we still don't have a full body picture of it. Let's see. So let's search the interwebs, see what's out there. We'll do skeletal warhorse first. We'll click on the images. This one's not bad. It's from WoW. Let's make it red. The red one's smaller, so let's go back to the white one that we just had. Gonna make it warhorse skeleton. Download. Perfect. Save. Boom. All right, and you guys know the drill by now. Go here. We go to. If you're wondering why don't I just keep it open, because I keep expecting this to be the last thing I'm doing. All right, so the only problem is I'm going to go ahead and save this, and we'll just tweak it. Open the image. Zoom in. I'm going to copy this guy over here. Copy. Oops. Don't want the second one. Control Z. Okay, perfect. Close enough. All right, and then we're going to go to File, Save, PNG, Skeletal Warhorse PNG, Warhorse Skeleton. Yes, we are replacing it. What do you mean one? I said to replace it. Okay. All right, so here's this, and now so we will put it into our fantasy ground images. And we're going to rename it to that. Refresh. Close it, lock it. And now we go to NPCs. Delta Warhorse. And we drag it onto his pets. Delete the original. Nightmare. Drag it over here. And if we look at the 2D view, move back to the party. Nice. We have our elephant, our warhorse, and our nightmare. Cool. All right, so we are ready to go. We did mess around with all of our tokens and our representative here in the 2D view. You can see our cat way over there. Looking good. See, there she is swimming in water. All right, so we're ready to go for tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out. That is how you mess around, how you change the tokens. And in the 2D view, the stand-up versions of them as well. So I'll be right back. I'm going to jump right into some Wizard 101 before I start playing D&D night. So thanks for hanging out. Atomic, appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be right back, guys, with Wizard 101.